Welcome back, Renegamers. I am back with another Reign of the Renegade devlog video here. I know it's been a while since I posted one of these, but I wanted to give an update and some sneak peeks on some of the fun stuff that I'm working on for the next patch. I don't know when that patch is going to release, maybe in a couple of weeks, maybe in a month, who knows. We'll see though. Stay tuned. So one of the big things I wanted to address with this patch was making the game offer a better diversity of difficulty. I felt like the spectrum of difficulty was just too narrow and I wanted to expand that. And so one of the ways that I decided to do that was make the base game easier. This was done in a bunch of different ways. Enemy HPs have been decreased, enemies' movesets have been tweaked, as well as if they rolled a d4 for an attack, maybe they now roll a d3. So every enemy got adjusted in some way, and so the base game should be easier. And this should make for a better new player experience, I hope. And now, on the other end of the spectrum, there is this new reworked difficulty modifier system now known as heats. And so very akin to Slay the Spire's Ascension system. Once you beat the game, you unlock the heat system. And then once you beat the first heat, you unlock the second heat. Once you beat the second heat, you unlock the third heat. And each one of these modifiers will be enabled. So if I am trying to beat it on the last heat, every other modifier will be enabled as well. Before I enabled like a little pick and choose, so you could choose which modifiers you had enabled. And that, I thought that system was cool initially, but in hindsight, I don't think it provided the solution of player agency that I wanted. And it didn't end up working out. So I have changed the way that this works, and I hopefully that this is more incrementally engaging and incentivizes climbing and challenging yourself in different ways. Great, so why don't we jump in and I'll show the last thing that I'm going to cover, at least in this video, and that is the map system. There are a bunch of other changes that I have made, but for spoilers' sake and just for the excitement of discovering some of those things on your own, I am electing to not include those. One thing I will say is a lot of the actions in the game got reworks. None of these ones that you see here, but a lot of the actions. I think at the time of this video, I'm 100% of the way through the warriors' actions, about halfway through the rogues, and I have yet to touch the monks. So if that gives you any sort of gauge as to how far along and how much time I'm taking on each of these things, there you go. Okay, what was I talking about? The map and how this is newly generated. Visually, ignore some of the weird inconsistencies here, as well as the actual generation. Like, why are there so many questions here? I'm still working on that. That should be better by the time the game actually releases. Or the new update releases, rather. So, the new pathing system may appear limiting right off the bat, which it kind of is. But I wanted to make more intentionality in what nodes you pick next. Instead of before you kind of open the map, it's like, okay, well, I have a heal coming up here, so I can take a delete now, And now it's, oh, well, if I want to hit this smith site, I can't hug the left side of the map the entire time. I have to actually expand to the middle a little bit. And so, yeah, this, I'm hoping just provides a little more intentionality and more impact of using the map other than looking at the boss and maybe seeing if you have a heal later. So that should be cool, and I'm interested to see how that is received. But yeah, those are some of the big things that I have been working on. I appreciate it if you watched this video, and especially if you made it this far. I'm excited about this game still, and still intend to work on it whenever I get the inspiration. I ride the ebbs and flows of inspiration as they hit, but yeah, I'm still having fun. And I hope you guys will too with this new update. Thanks for watching.